Hello citizens, and welcome to my rant/analysis of first-person combat in Star Citizen. Star Citizen is all about forging your own path and your story in the verse. We all know that Star Citizen is heavily focused on spaceflight and space combat, but some of us may seek the path of a scout or a marine, constantly engaging in firefights and not so much in dogfights. A lot of people, including myself, are feeling that first-person combat has been on a back burner for quite a while now, but change may be coming sooner than you expect. Before we get into the video, a friendly reminder that I stream on Twitch a few times a week exploring different gameplay loops and mechanics of Star Citizen, and all of you are welcome to come by. Let's talk about main issues with first-person combat. I'm going to start with grenades because they've been bothering me for a very long time. Quite frankly, you're more likely to frag yourself than your enemy, which could be quite a problem if you're outnumbered or trying to clear a room. Hopefully, grenade improvements in 3.11 are going to help here. In the future, we might expect some new grenade types like flashbangs or smoke grenades. My second point is about desync and performance. Changing your equipment can sometimes take quite a while, which might make combat preparations quite annoying. Along with that, reloading sometimes bugs out and doesn't reload your gun, which is dangerous in combat. And finally, switching weapons or switching to a weapon after a grenade throw can be slow, which is again very dangerous in combat. And finally, weapon ranges. First-person weapons in Star Citizen have a very short range, somewhere between 30 and 150 meters. Along with that, first-person render distance is very short, which would make any longer range on a weapon completely useless. It looks like FPS polish and improvements were moved off the roadmap on September 4th. We don't know yet what this means for first-person combat in Star Citizen. All we know for now is that it's getting moved back in favor of other improvements. Now, let's talk about the Starfarer in the room. Last year at CitizenCon, CIG unveiled a new game mode for Star Citizen, Theaters of War. Theaters of War is a PvP combined arms game mode similar to Operations or Conquest in Battlefield. According to CIG, Theaters of War was designed to test combat gameplay and help balance first-person combat and combined arms. I think Theaters of War is going to be a great testing ground for weapon balance and combat, and maybe something fun to do when the patch is not so stable. I also think that some organizations out there might try to use Theaters of War as a training environment, and I find that concept very intriguing. When the news about Theaters of War came out, it was met with very mixed reactions from the community, and I think it's for very reasonable reasons. And honestly, we won't know the answer until it comes out fully. So far, there have been 2 playtests for Theaters of War for the Evocati. As a member of Evocati, I cannot say any more about the playtest besides what CIG have already published, and that I'm looking forward to the next one. I plan on making a full video review as soon as the game mode is released. In conclusion, first-person combat has a lot of potential and a lot of expectations, but also a lot of issues which, at least for me, make it pretty unpleasant, especially compared to dedicated first-person shooters like Battlefield or Modern Warfare. Upcoming updates and fixes might actually help with a lot of these issues and make first-person combat a little bit more playable. In 3.12, weapons zeroing is going to make an entrance, and with that we can maybe expect an increase in weapon ranges. Theaters of War is promising to help with combat balance and some fixes for first-person combat, but we don't really know when it will arrive and what state it will be in. Theaters of War is a very dividing topic in the community. Feel free to let me know what you think about it and why in the comments of this video. This video is not meant as the one opinion to end all opinions. I am basing this video on facts as they appear to me at the time of making this video. This may change in future updates, and I don't expect you to have the same opinion at all. That's why, if your opinion is different from mine, or you feel like there's something to be added, please voice that opinion or that addition in the comment section of this video. Along with that, I stream on Twitch 3 times a week, exploring different gameplay loops and debating with my audience whether these loops are well balanced, high quality, and profitable. With that being said, that's all from me today. Fly safe, don't get too angry, and I will see you in the verse.